I got a bit of a warning for you today. This is actually really important. If you are a person who uses Craigslist and you use it to sell items that you own, which is a great thing to do, obviously, it costs nothing to do that. When you sell something, you don't have to pay fees. Like eBay, you're selling stuff on eBay, and quite honestly, eBay now kind of hides how much they actually charge you. You don't know what's actually being taken out of a transaction, but it's a lot. I look at my bill at the end of the month, and I didn't even sell that many things, and the bill is almost taking like most of my profits. I got to the point where I hate eBay. I really do. I hate what they've become. They're a bunch of greedy idiots who take a lot of, who are taking our excuse me, having a little, tongue twister here. They are taking our profits. And the problem is with that, a lot of the stuff we sell is old stuff that we own, that we don't need anymore. And we're just trying to raise money for whatever reason. So Craigslist is a great place to go because you can sell these items, and especially bigger items that you can't ship. But there is a scheme that you need to be aware of. And I want to tell you about what happened to me, and then I want you to use this and keep it in mind when you're selling stuff on Craigslist, because then you'll know what to look for and you'll know what not to do. So, I have some people have this, and you probably have heard of this before. I have spider senses. And if you know what that means, it's you get a sense of something, you get a gut feeling about things, and typically you're right about it. And it's just something that happens. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why it happens. I don't know if it is an ability or if it's a coincidence. I don't know. I don't really believe in coincidences, but in any case, I get a sense of something, and usually I'm right about it. So, I posted a product, and I don't even remember exactly what it was. I'm just going to remember, I remember posting a few products, but I believe this was an electric snow shovel. And if you know what those are, they're like a little snow blower, but, they're very small, and they look almost like a shovel, but they've got the little snow blower at the end, and it's really good for sidewalks and all that. So, anyways, it wasn't that old, it was in good shape. So, I was listing that. And I get a response where the person's like, oh, I absolutely want this. I've been looking all over for it. Which, right there, I thought was a little weird because you could just go to your hardware store and find it. So how could you be looking all over for it when it's very easy to find? So that was a little hint right there that something was off. Then they were willing to pay more than what I was offering because they wanted me to hold it for them because they couldn't come get it right away. And they said, I want to pay you an extra $20 for your trouble. So now they're getting close to paying what this thing cost if you buy it new. So I think I was selling it for $50, and now they're offering $70 for it. So I thought that was a little weird. They said, I'll get back to you. So they get back to me, and I'm holding it. I don't know for sure that this is a scheme. I've never heard of this Craigslist scheme before until this took place. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. They write back and say, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send my assistant over with the money. Just give me your address, and my assistant will come get it. Great. What time? Expect them, Saturday at this time or whatever it was. Excellent. And I'm going to give you that extra money just because you held it for me, and I appreciate that. Okay, great. Excellent. Nice, friendly email, well written, all that stuff. So, right before this assistant's supposed to show up, this person says, oh, I'm so sorry, my assistant's an egghead, she's not all that bright, I'm off in Europe right now on some business trip, so I can't come back for quite a while, and I had to fire her because she's not doing her job right. So I'm going to have to think of something else to do. I think the best way to go about this is I'm going to send you a money order for it. If you can just put it aside for me, and then when I get back, I'll come and get it myself. So, okay, that sounds good. I get the money order, and now remember, this was a $50 item. Now they're paying $20 for holding it, and then they told me they were going to pay an even $100 just because of all the trouble and time that this is taking, because of his stupid assistant. Money order shows up, and it's 2 money orders, and each are for $400 each. So right away, my suspicions were, I was suspicious right off the bat. As soon as they said I was looking all over for this thing. But I was never, it just seemed like a strange transaction the entire time. So once those money orders came up, I'm like, big red flag here, big red flag. Wrote back to him, said, look, I am not accepting these money orders. they're too much, and you didn't send me the right amount. Nobody, why would you pay $800 for a $50 item? Person writes back, it says, hey, look, that's obviously a mistake. I apologize. Just go and cash them there and, keep an extra, $50 for your trouble, and then we'll figure out how to get me the rest of that money. I'll give you my bank account information so you can send that money to my bank account. Okay. So I didn't respond, and I investigated the money orders, and although it was very hard to tell, they did seem like they were possibly fake. I'm not an expert in fraud. I tried to investigate as best I could. I believe they were fake. So I caught the person. I realized then and there that this was a scheme. They were going to try to get me to get money from those fake money orders. I don't know if those money orders would have gone through. I'm not sure how that would have worked. I'm not sure what their plan was after that point. Thankfully, many people, after I'd done research, catch on to this and haven't been taken victim. But I would like to know the people who were, what happened to you. So if it did happen to you, please post down, below in this video. Please comment on what happens if you actually go and cash that money order. So maybe we could figure out what these people are actually doing. So I exposed this person. I looked into the FBI. It turned out that this was something they are investigating, and that this is there is an awareness of it. And most likely that this is from Nigeria, which seems to be the place where a lot of these schemes come from. So, I want you to be aware of that. My advice is never, ever, ever accept a money order or a check by the mail. Ever. Don't do it. Most likely it is fraud. It is fake. If you're selling something on Craigslist, then they're going to have to just come and get it. Unless you've arranged for some kind of shipping, but in that case, they probably need to send you cash, but at the same time, cash is probably not the best thing. PayPal might be another option, but I would not accept money orders or checks, period. And PayPal, I would be careful with too, because someone can send you money that's fake in your PayPal account, and then you go and ship the item, and then they'll come back and do a dispute, or PayPal will do a dispute claiming that the funds were not real, and now you're out of a product, and they just stole from you. So, I think when it comes to Craigslist, because there's too many scams, I would accept cash only, and they need to come and get it. That's the only way I would do it. That's the best way. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Please be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And hey, while you're at it, visit my site here for lots of cool content and, yes, some free stuff. Hey, who doesn't love free stuff? I don't. Shut up.